House. He's got a very large mansion, and once a year, for a couple of days, his doors are left open for all the people of the area to come and to feast from. And he gives a lot to the people in these couple of days. And he gives a lot to these people, and anyone comes and asks him for something, a favor, this brother doesn't refuse. He's the nicest person of the town. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed him, and Allah has given him, so the same way he gives back to the people. And the similar example is of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now bear in mind, the Quran does say, وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى. The Quran does say, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ, that there can never ever be someone similar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, and the one who is all hearing, listens to every single thing. And al-Basir, he is all observant, he can see every single thing. And the other ayah, وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى, the example of Allah is very high. To give a similitude won't do justice to the qualities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But just to give an understanding to us, to make us understand the importance of the month of Ramadan, that Allah has opened the gates of Jannah for us. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentions how unfortunate is a person that in the month of Ramadan he does not attain salvation from the fire of hell. The month of Ramadan comes by and he does not attain salvation from the fire. He's so busy in his life, he's so busy in his work, in making money, in spending time, futile time in worldly matters, in talking about the dunya, in following football, in following different things. But he doesn't realize the value of the month of Ramadan. And Ramadan goes by and he doesn't attain salvation from the fire of hell. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned how unfortunate is that person. It's like the hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Sahaba are sitting in front of Rasulullah and he asks them, أَتَدْرُونَ مَا الْمُفْلِسِ? He says to the Sahaba, that do you know what is a muflis? Muflis means bankrupt person. Sahaba said, O Prophet of Allah, a muflis is someone man la dirham lahu wa la dinar. A person doesn't have a dirham to his name, doesn't have a dinar to his name, doesn't have a pound to his name, doesn't have a penny to his name. That's what a bankrupt person is. Everything is gone. But then again, O Prophet of Allah, Allahu wa Rasuluhu a'lam, Allah and His Prophet know best. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, shall I tell you? And they said, why not, O Prophet of Allah? And he said, a muflis, the real muflis, is the one where on the day of judgment he comes in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he has mountains of good deeds. He has mountains of good deeds. Now, you know, those people who stood in front of a mountain, they will know how big a mountain is. And you will realize how feeble and small and weak you are. Some brothers, they've gone trekking, they will know how big a mountain is. Now imagine he's got mountains of good deeds. And all of a sudden, you know, somebody's coming to him and he's saying, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this person in the dunya, shatamani. This person, he badmouthed me. He said something wrong to me. Oh Allah, I want justice today. So Allah says, okay, give him your good deed. Another person will come, oh Allah, darabani. This person, he hit me in the dunya. He hurt me, oh Allah. Allah will say, okay, give him a good deed. Another person will come saying, oh Allah, he took my right. He borrowed money from me, never gave back. Allah will say, give me good deeds. Like this, queues after queues are coming. And this person who once had a mountain and more mountains of good deeds will amount to nothing. And he will have nothing left to give. But guess what? There's lots and lots of people still queuing, waiting to take their haqq from him. Because he wasn't a good person in this world. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, well, you've got nothing to give. You have to take the sins of these people. So they will give their sayyi'at to him. And one after the other. Before you know it, he's got mountains of sins and bad deeds. mountains of sins. So the same person who had mountains of nekiyan, the mountains of good deeds, all of a sudden he's got mountains of sayyi'at, sins. It's like that person, isn't it, who invests into crypto, and all of a sudden it goes up and he's become a millionaire overnight, and then the next night all goes down and he's become a pauper once again. So that's what you call a